Okay, this light sucks. You know what? We're going to the bathroom. We need to go back to the bathroom. Okay, so I start off with usually removing my makeup at like now. So I have these two gel masks and this thingy, whatever you want to call this. I don't know what to call it. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the pink. Hold on, I gotta put my hair up. I am so cool. I won't, I swear. Okay, so starting off with the pink one. I can't see anything. Okay, so, okay. See that? It's a blob. You know what a blob is? Probably not. There's no real definition. Oh my god, that was so cold. That was like the coldest thing ever. Ow. I don't know why I said ow, it was literally just cold. Okay, so we're done now. This is like really, really cold. It's still a lot colder than outside is, and it's freaking snowing. This is burning my face. I don't think it's supposed to be burning my face. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys a funny story. I can't remember if I already told you this or not, but if I did, you know, I'm telling you again, but if I didn't, then you get it now. So, my brother's birthday is January 5th, or 4th. I just got my brother's own birthday wrong. Okay, well, nice. Anyway, so his birthday is January 4th, and my mom let me pick out the decorations. Bad idea, because, like, bad idea. So, I picked all pink decorations for his 15th birthday. He wasn't very happy with me, but who cares, because what is he gonna do? And I got him a little ribbon that says birthday girl on it. And then I got pink balloons and pink plates and little tiara for a 15-year-old boy. Yeah. His girlfriend was there too. It was really funny. And then we held him down and put it all on him so that we could take pictures. It was really funny. Like, really funny. I'm pretty sure my mom posted it on Facebook, but my face is hurting. It's burning my face. I don't think it's supposed to be burning my face. I gotta go to the wash rag. Yeah. This might be a little loud, just warning you now. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys what I did today. So, today, I ate a donut for breakfast, because donuts are awesome. And then, I did stupid school, but I didn't get any homework, because I'm just that awesome. And then after school, I went to cheerleading practice, and it was so tiring. We did so many workouts, and then people had to throw me in the air. I didn't like it. But I absolutely love cheerleading, so I'm not quitting. And if you guys don't know, I did cheerleading for my entire life. I did cheerleading since I was 8, and I'm 13 now. It was really fun. And I have this one cheerleading outfit that I got 5 years ago, and I can still fit in it, which tells you that I don't get up in my height, so yay. I gotta leave this on for 15 minutes. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, you know what, while we're reading, I'm gonna read what it says. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what's in it, because I'm bored, and I'm gonna tell you what's in it. So, water, glycerin, PEG 40, I can't even say the third word. Hydrogenated castor oil. That's weird. I don't think that should be going on my face. Hydrocytin, glucin. I don't freaking know. Cellulose, carbomer. Funny stuff. Okay. Penzyl, alcohol. It says alcohol in it. I could probably get drunk off of this right here, right now. Just saying. Fixethanol, fragrance, perfume. What type though? This smells like fancy perfume, like roses or like. It smells like my mom's conditioner, if I'm being honest. I hate the smell of my mom's conditioner, it's way too strong. And then there is glophosinus, and I don't know. Sodium hydrogen, I hate to say that thing. Hydroxide, I don't know. Omega 369, evening primrose, that sounds fancy. May include FD and C red number 4, FD and C yellow number 5, FD C blue number 1, D and C red number 33. For one, I don't think there's blue in this. There is not blue in this. Just saying. Warning, for external use only, do not eat or swallow. Avoid eye contact. Keep out of reach of children. Use as directed. No animal testing. Okay, for one, why can't I eat this? There's alcohol in it. Why can't children use it? That's ageist. And why can't I put this on my dog? Like, no. If I want to put this on my dog, I'm putting it on my dog. Okay? Okay, next one. We're going to see what's in that one, because obviously they're different. I hope. Let's see what's in this one. Okay, there's a lot less ingredients. Like, the ingredients on this is, like, so much. Like, you see all those words? That's, like, the entire ingredients. I'm not the only one. Oh, come on. You made me feel special for a second. And then this one is literally just, like, right, that whole, like, little line. Like, what the heck? Anyway. So, water, glycerin, PEG, 40, hydrogenated castor oil, hydrogenous, glycerin, carbomer, alcohol. See, I can eat this too. Just saying. Half number, fragrance, pomander. I can't read that. What does that say? Chefafreshment, sodium hydroxysulfur, and charcoal. See, this doesn't have any colors in it other than charcoal, and that's not even a color. While this, on the other hand, has two different things of red, yellow, and blue. No. And then it says, for external use only, do not eat or swallow. Why can't I eat or swallow any of these? They have alcohol in them. Alcohol is a drink made to drink. And if there's alcohol in this, why can't I drink it? Questions we may never know the answer to. Avoid eye contact. I just put this all over around my eyes, so I might go blind after this. Keep out of reach of children. That's ageist. Why can't I use this? I am a child. And then use as directed. It literally says put desired amount. So I know I've had alcohol before. Anyway, it says use as directed, but in the directions it says put desired amount. So that means I can put however much I want. So there shouldn't be use as directed because I could literally put this entire container on my face right here, right now. And I wouldn't be breaking the rules because it says put desired amount. So, and no animal testing. For one, that container is not my parent, so it cannot tell me what to do. For two, okay, shut up. 2 weeks ago, I checked and I had 9 subscribers. I checked a few seconds ago and I still had 9 subscribers. So I'm not losing subscribers either. I don't know if it's been 15 minutes. Has it been? No, it's only been 12. I need to put more warm water on this. It's cold. Okay, person. I'm not even putting your name on here because I don't like you at the moment. It doesn't matter how much you have because those are probably just people who are just like, ew, he plugged himself, let's go look at his channel. And oh my god, he plays Fortnite and Fortnite is so cool. No, it's not. It's annoying. Ew. And it deserves to be tossed down just like every other game. There went Minecraft, Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, and then Fortnite. Okay, it's just gonna get outdated in like a few months, so. I gotta slap you. Anyway, so I have to leave this on for 15 minutes, and I have 2 minutes left, but I don't want to keep it on for 2 minutes. I want to take it off right now. I have 1 minute left, and I don't want to do that. This takes too long. Guess what? I got in trouble today for wearing a crop top. Do. My math teacher, I walked into class, my math teacher was like, excuse me, do you have a jacket? And I was like, yeah, I have one of my walnuts. She goes, put it on now. Crop tops are not tolerated at this school. And I was like, you know what? F the rules. Because I can wear a crop top if I want because it is a free country and it doesn't say that I can't wear a crop top. So, Oh, it's been 15 minutes. I didn't even realize. That was loud. Did you guys hear that? Well, I did anyway, so get over it.
What are you doing?
None of your business. Go away. My stupid brother. Ow, my eyes. I'm literally gonna go blind after this. Ow. My eye. Okay. Be right back. Try to get another washer. It smells like laundry soap. So. Okay. Next one. Now get my desired amount. Just a little scoop. A little scoop. Oh my god, that's so much. Okay, for your information, I'm only wearing eyeshadow, and that was because I wanted to see how well I was at it, and I'm actually pretty good at it, so don't be hating because you can't master my eye look, so. Ew. Let's got it in my mouth. That's gross. This is a lot colder than the other one. Oh god, that's cold. That's funny. I'm pretty sure Cleveland and Brian and Evan are down there. This one burns. I don't like this one. See, every night it burns my face and I keep on using it. And I don't know why. Because it burns so very much. This burns my face. What?
There's no bathroom.
Too bad. Go away. Go pee outside.
What?
Go pee outside.
No, I have to go poop.
That's funny. Fine, I'm getting out. Okay. What do you want? Say hi to YouTube. Mm-hmm.
Why are you using a circle next to me?
Because you gave it back to me. Okay, back to my terrible lighting of a room. Oh my god, my face actually freaking burns, bro. This is perfect lighting. I don't even have anything in my mouth, and yet I'm trying to chew gum. See? I think I just broke my glasses. No, it's just water. Okay, cool. Oh no, they did actually trip. Oops. Ew. Gross. Bro, my face actually freaking burns. I'm sitting on my desk now. My face burns so much. See that? That's what you need to do. Ew.
Can you please, like, pause that or stop it?
No,
I don't like being on camera.
my face burns.
Why does it burn?
I don't know, but my face burns.
I want to try.
Okay, cool.
Oh, God.
I'm putting it on my phone now.
I am doomed.
Ah, God, that was cold.
That was cold.
Come here. Put your hair up. Oh, hold on, I gotta record this.
Save me. Oh, so cold.
I don't know why my face burns. It just burns.
Give me something to put my hair up. Ah,
You should shut my door, brother.
you damn commie.
You shut my door.
Mm.
Stupid.
You are a damn commie.
Okay.
I hate being a kid.
It'll burn in a minute.
I don't know.
What was that face for? I just gave it in your mouth, didn't I?
You purposely did that one.
Stop.
Goddamn commie.
What are you saying?
What the fuck?
Well, I thought it. Oh my god, my hair got stuck in it. Ew.
Oh, isn't it supposed to dry?
No.
What?
Julie, don't. It didn't even get in your mouth. It got really close, but not in your mouth.
What is the pink one?
That's gross, and it doesn't do anything.
But what is this?
This is charcoal.
But why do you have... Why? So it's not actually a face mask.
Yes, it is.
But most face masks you take off.
You do take this off.
But you have to wash this off.
Yeah, you have to wash a lot of face masks off.
Okay, we're done.
Okay. Now, in 15 minutes, you gotta wash that off with dry water. Or dry water. I just said dry water.
He's on drugs, folks.
That's nothing new. Anyway, in 15 minutes, you gotta take it off with warm water. What are you doing? Don't get off. Coda!
You broke it. Look what you done did. You done doofed. You doofed it up.
Actually,
Where's my hair tie?
On my wrist? No, in my hair. My bad. I forgot I put it in my hair.
Oh,
Anyway.
right here.
Don't touch my stuff.
Damn, Tommy.
Fine, then I won't help you take it off.
I'd
Take
like
it
to
off.
be able to put
Oh,
my
by
hair
yourself.
first. Can I put my hair first?
All by yourself.
Oh!
Dude, you're making so much noise.
Goddamn commie.
You're so loud.
You're a goddamn commie.
You're a goddamn idiot.
No.
Yeah.
You're just a goddamn commie. Look at me.
What is wrong with you? Outside of my house or just outside in general? Because if you're outside of my house, you're an actual freaking stalker. Hold on. Are you outside my house? No, dang it, I was gonna put you on here and be like, oh, there he is. That'd be cool. She's like, I'm watching your stream, and then shows up. You're in my stream now. No. I'm bored. When it hits 30, I have to take this off. It's gonna be cold. It says to use warm water, but I'm using cold water because I'm not going back to the bathroom and putting warm water on it. So put down one thing that you would use the second before you died, because I really want to know. People think that girls usually choose between makeup and their phone. I'd say a car. Because then I could, like, drive around everywhere and be like, yo, I'm about to die, peace. You know? People find girls, hard time choosing between their phone and makeup. And I only wear makeup when I feel like I'm ugly, which is, like, never, except for, like, a few times. And my phone when I'm really bored and watch YouTube. And try to get out of cleaning. Be like, Mom, I'm watching a video, and ooh, little bit. And then one video turns to, like, 4, and I'm just like, so. I'm so bored. I still have 4 minutes left. Ugh. I like how there's 6 people on, and I still have 0 likes. See how this brush is black? Whenever I go like that, it's brown. Like the inside of it's brown. I don't know if you can see that or not. I won't cut it up. In fact, I'm gonna wear it. Boom. Yo, what are you doing? Get out. Get out. And he's in again.
Hi, folks. Oh, motherfucker.
Get out.
Oh.
Get out.
Oh, hell no.
Get out.
I'll just get the pink one.
Dude, then you're gonna look gay. Here, you want the pink one? Take it.
I like my nipples. You damn commie.
Bye.
You can hold your titties.
Bye.
Tingle minutes, tingle minutes. Ow!
Get out. Get out. He's gone now. What do you want?
I'm washing it out.
Okay, go ahead. And we have 2 minutes left, but whatever. Ooh, I'm gonna wear double hats if I can find my other one. We're gonna explore my desk because I need to find my other hat and it's very valuable to me. I said very valuable. Whatever. So, the other time my cousins were here, my cousin found my secret stash. And I almost got in trouble. And if you're asking, what secret stash? I'm talking about this. So, if you didn't see that, I'm not showing it again. So, yeah, my cousin was going through my dresser or my desk and found that, and I almost got in trouble, and I was like so scared. Look, it got squishy. And then I have a Bible because gotta pray that this will go away someday. Oh, I just found a quarter. Look, I found a quarter. I'm like broke, and that quarter just saved me a lot. I just found a root beer in my desk, and it's still halfway full, so that's for later. Ooh, I have bubbles. Gross. That doesn't work very well. heck? We're gonna use the red one now. That one worked a lot better. Just saying. Did you guys know that if you straighten a receipt, it turns that color? It looks black on there, but it's like purple up here. Like navy blue purple. So if you straighten that, it will turn that color, and it's like really interesting. So, okay, now I gotta take this off. And I don't know if I want to or not, because it's like, yeah. Okay. It looks like I have dirt on my face, and it's just like the first wipe I've ever put to my face. Gotta get off my lips. Beautiful. It's like so much on my face. Where the frick did you get? Oh, it's right there. Okay, cool. And then I usually brush my teeth, but no. Let's see what time it is. It's 11:52. That's late. I'll be right back. I gotta go do something. Anyway. Wait, is it? Oh, it is. My watch is wrong. What the heck, bro? My watch is a minute late. There goes my Christmas present. I mean, I did get it from Andre, and Andre's a cheapskate, so... If you guys don't know who Andre is my older brother who works at McDonald's, so he doesn't make a lot of money. And he spent $50 on a Jewel. So my Christmas present is an off-brand Fitbit, and it, like, sucks. So it tells military time, regular time, and is a stopwatch. It's terrible. But, of course, I'm not going to say that to his face because, like, he already spent $50 on a Jewel, so let's not make him waste more money. So, my face feels like there's still some on my face. I don't like the feeling at all. Tell me if you see any on my face. Wow, you can't even see. My face is so pale. There's some right there. Okay, good. Because, like, I ain't doing that. I'm tired. Good night. Oh. I'm so tired, but I can't sleep. I don't know what to do. I should probably take my hair down because that's getting really annoying. Ouch. I don't know what to do. I was gonna do a makeup tutorial, but those are like so outdated. I made my own mascara just a few minutes ago. Yeah, I took this uh, hair gel, and then I took my black eyeshadow and just put them together. I can't remember what the park story. I haven't told that in like forever. So text me and tell me about it because I completely forgot about it. Because like we've gone to the park so many times. And then I'll tell it if you tell me what happened because I can't remember. And I'm going to tell you guys another story, but it's not a personal story. It's a story I heard. So these two girls that liked to help people and stuff. They went to the Philippines and stuff. And then they were like hiking and stuff. And then they went missing and stuff. No, I'm joking. Okay, so these two girls. Flip again. Okay, so these two girls that really liked to help people and like give people money and stuff like that. Like people that I'm never gonna be. They like to help people and stuff. So yeah. And so they went to the Philippines for about 12 months or something. I don't know, 12 months, I can't remember. And they had this guided hike for one day. And then the day before, they decided to take the family, because they were in like one of those, I can't remember what it's called, but where you like stay at someone else's house. I can't remember what it's called, but they stayed at someone else's house, a random stranger in the Philippines, and they decided to take the family dog out on a walk. So they had a guided tour the next day. So they were just like exploring the woods before the trip, walking the dog and stuff. And then like many hours go by. The people are starting to get worried, but they're not going to call the cops because like they're not related to them. They don't know anything about them. They're over 18 and they're adults, so the cops aren't really going to do anything about it. And they've only been missing for 12 hours, so like. And then like an hour later, the family dog finds its way home by itself. And so they're getting a little suspicious. The next day, they're still missing, so they call up the cops. They're like, yo, these two ladies are missing, and they have a guided tour, so, like, they went missing. So, like, yeah. So the police are all just like, well, we gotta go find these people because, like, we're not gonna have two missing girls in our state, or whatever, continent. I don't freaking know. I'm freaking stupid. State, whatever you want to call it. And so, because that'll stop people from coming. And we can't have that rat because we gotta make that money. And gotta make all that money move. And so, they're searching, and they find nothing. 2 months later, this random stranger from another village, not even like in the village they were at, just like a whole other village, is just like, yo, I found these two backpacks on this rock by the creek, which the two girls were wearing. I've already heard that song, so try again. Anyway, so they're just like, okay, well, let's go through it. So what they found was their phone, I can't remember what else they found. They found their phones and their bras. That's it. And so, they're all just like searching their phones, and they had made 77 phone calls to 911. And out of the 77, only one went through, and it stayed there for a second, and then it disconnected. And then they went through the camera. Oh, that's the other thing they found. They found a camera, their bra, and their phones. So, they went through the camera and found 100 pictures. Not one picture was of them being all happy and stuff, like at this cliff thing, taking a picture like, oh, look at us, we're better than you guys. Like that, you know. And so, That's only one of the pictures. The rest were of their surroundings, like trees, bushes, rocks, lake. I'm gonna close my blinds because it's creeping me out. So, like, trees, water, rocks, stuff like that. And then one of the 99 photos is of this one girl named Chris's head bleeding. So I'm just like, did she fall on something? Like, don't take a picture. Like, that's rude. You know? That's what I would say at least. I'd be like, get that camera out of my face. I need help. Anyway, so then they don't find anything for the next couple months, and they're not getting any more people in because, like, they have this bad reputation, so no one's gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna go to the place where these two girls just went missing. And a year before that, this one girl who was, like, really independent and stuff and had already, like, traveled 6 continents decided to go there and, you know, be like, I'm an expert, so I'm gonna go out on my own. And during her walking a tour, which was like 1,000 people, she gets pulled aside and she's wearing this weird skirt thingy. It's like a belt, but it's of fabric. And these 2 guys strangle her with it and just leave her there to die. Yeah. Just straight up. Didn't take anything, just killed her just to kill her. It's really creepy. And then back to the 2 girls. A few months later, they find one of their... that's very nice. They found one of the girls' hip bone. Like, it had been decayed, like bugs were eating off of it and stuff. Then, they found the other girl's foot. Like, shoe, but, like, her foot was cut off at the ankle, still in the shoe. Yeah. And then they found other pieces of their bone. And all of Chris's bones were, like, bleached white. Like, you know those skeletons in, like, science class and, like, high school and stuff? Like, those. Like, it was whiter than that. It's not normal. So the other one looked like it had naturally decayed. I don't know why I said decayed. Decayed. And Chris's looked like they had bleached it for some odd reason. Like, no one knows why. And so, they never caught the person. Because, like, no one got time for that. And these 2 girls are now dead. No one knows who did it because everyone's too lazy. And they never even caught the 2 guys that strangled the girl to death with her skirt. Like, it's all an open case. It only happened, like, a few years ago, so I'm pretty sure they're still investigating. I actually don't know if it was a few years ago, if it was recent, or, like, already past or whatever. I don't know, but it's a good story to creep you out. If you didn't get creeped out, then, you're weird and need to see a psychiatrist or whatever, a therapist. What? The heck? Why'd you do... I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Ew. You know what? I'm wiping this makeup off because I don't like to wear makeup that often, and that's making my face feel weird. What's in Tennessee? What happened was in Tennessee? Oh. Well, when I heard about it, it was in the Philippines, so correct me if I'm wrong. Gosh. I need to get a mirror. 5 years ago. See, that was very, actually, kind of recent. I was 8 when that happened. That's scary. Anyway. So, yeah. I don't know what other scary stories. I'm gonna go venture into my brother's old room because we have books in there. I want to see if I can find any of our scary books. Let's see. Scary books. Doo-doo. I can't find any. These are really good books. So whenever we went camping, we'd have these 3 scary books. There's Scary Story 1, 2, and 3. And they're like really good books. And I don't know what happened to them. I'll put you right there. Sorry. Found it. Okay. Let's get a reading. Yeah, I'm just like flipping y'all everywhere. Oh my god. Don't ever say I sound like a cat. That is the most insulting thing you could ever say. Okay, I'm gonna list some titles, and guys are gonna comment down below which one you think sounds the scariest. There's Boo Men, The Appointment, The Bus Stop, and Faster and Faster. I'm gonna say them slower, cause there's Boo Men, The Appointment, Bus Stop, and Faster and Faster. So I already got one per bus stop. Any other people want to comment anything, or is it just gonna be one person? Because I'm not perfect. I already read the last sentence and it sounded pretty cool, so we're gonna read the bus stop. So, Ed Cox was driving home from work in a rainstorm. While he waited for a traffic light to change, he saw a young woman standing alone at a bus stop. She had no umbrella and was soaking wet. "Are you going toward Farmington?" he called. "Yes, I am," she said. "Would you like a ride home?" "I would," she said, and she got in. "My name is Joanna Finney. Thank you for rescuing me." "I'm Ed Cox," he said. You're welcome." On the way, they talked and talked. She told him about her family and her job and where she had gone to school, and he told her about himself. By the time they got to her house, the rain had stopped. "I'm glad it rained," Ed said. "Would you like to go out tomorrow after work?" "I'd love to," Joanna said. She asked him to meet her at the bus stop since it was near her office. They had such a good time. They went out many times after that. Always they would meet at the bus stop, and off they would go. Ed liked her more each time he saw her. But one night, when they had a date to go out, Joanna did not appear. Ed waited at the bus stop for almost an hour. Maybe something is wrong, he thought, and he drove to her house in Farmington. The older woman came to the door. "I'm Ed Cox," he said. "Maybe Joanna told you about me. I had a date with her tonight. We were supposed to meet at the bus stop near her office, but she didn't show up. Is she all right?" The woman looked at him as if he had something strange. "I'm Joanna's mother," she said slowly. "Joanna isn't here now. But why don't you come in?"
He pointed at a picture on the mantel. "That looks just like her," he said. "It did once," her mother replied, "but that picture was taken when she was your age. But 20 years ago, a few days later, she was waiting in the rain at the bus stop. A car hit her, and she was killed." So, that's it. Ooh, there's another one called Just Delicious. We reading it. Oh, there's three freaking... Ooh, actually. There's one titled Hello, Kate. And in my family, I get called Kate because my name is Caitlin. So, we're reading it. Tom Corners was on his way to a dance in the next village. I said that like it was, oh my god, I'm so stupid. So, anyway. Tom Corners was on his way to a dance in the next village. It was a long walk through fields and woods. But it was a soft, sweet evening, and he loved dancing, so Tom didn't mind. What do you want? Go ahead. Just keep walking.
My knee buckled up on me.
I don't care. Keep walking. Get out. Dude, put it back on. I can't read with the lights off. Stop, Dakota. Coda. Anyway. He had gone only a short distance when he noticed a young woman following him. Maybe she is going to the dance, he thought, and he stopped and waited for her. As the woman got closer, he saw that it was Kate Faherty. That's a weird last name. If that's your last name, I'm sorry, but they had danced together many times. He was about to call, "Hello, Kate," when suddenly he remembered that Kate was dead. She had died last year, yet there she was, all dressed up for the dance. Tom wanted to run, but somehow it didn't seem right to run from Kate. He turned and started to walk away as fast as he could, but Kate followed him. He took a shortcut across a field, but she still followed. When he got to the dance hall, she was right behind him. There were a lot of people standing outside, and Tom tried to lose Kate in the crowd. He worked his way to the side of the building when squeezed up against the wall behind some people. But Kate followed. She came so close she brushed up against him. Then she stopped and waited. He wanted to say, "Hello, Kate," just the way he did when she was alive. But he was so frightened he couldn't speak. Her eyes looked into his eyes, and she vanished. That's when me when Summer breaks up with me. Anyway. Okay, the next one is called, I don't know. Okay, we're gonna, do one of the thing I hate most. Cats. If you like cats, I'm sorry, but cats are, Satan's spawn. You can click off right now because you probably all just like, cats are so cute, blah, blah, blah. No, they're not. They're demons. I got attacked when I was 5 by a cat, and I have a scratch on my face now. And I'm allergic to cats, so they're demons. Anyway, as Jim Brand lay dying, his wife, oh my god, I did it again. I keep saying it like it's a run-on sentence, but it's literally one sentence, bro. As Jim Brand lay dying, his wife left him with his nurse and went to the next room to rest. She sat in the dark, staring into the night. Suddenly, Miss Brand saw headlights come rapidly up the driveway. "Oh no," she thought, "I don't want visitors now. Not now." But it wasn't a car bringing a visitor. It was an old hearse with maybe a half-dozen small men hanging from the sides. At least that's what it looked like. The hearse screeched to a... I didn't see what you said, so, like, anything. It's their hand that makes me mad. No. Everything about them makes me mad. Except for really lazy ones, because they're not in the way. So, yeah. Anyway, the hearse screeched to a stop. The men jumped off and stared up at her, their eyes glowing with a soft yellow light, like cat's eyes. She watched with horror as they disappeared into the house. An instant later, they were back, lifting something into the hearse. Then they drove off, a high-speed wheel squiddling, the gravel in the driveway flying in all directions. At that moment, the nurse came in to say that Jim Brand had died. If some random people with cat eyes came to take my husband away, I'd shoot them with a rifle. Like, y'all can take my husband as long as you ain't got some part of cat DNA in you. Because if a cat is touching my husband, you better hope to God, I don't have a gun near me. Just saying. Oh, I don't want to read this, but I also do. Okay, that's the picture. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's the picture. Should I read it? Comment yes if you want me to read it. Comment nothing if you don't want me to. So no one has responded yet, because it said say yes if you want me to. So no one has commented yes. Oh my god, it's so long. 4 freaking pages. You guys can barely see anything. Hold on. Yeah, that's worse. Okay, you know what? We'll keep it like that. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna read it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a gun. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Back to the story that I haven't even started yet. I'm cold. I'm putting a blanket over me. Okay. No, I'm all, no, not coming yet. Hold on. Okay, that's nice. Okay, ready? So, when it got hot in the valley, Thomas and Alfred, that's a weird name. If your name's Alfred, I'm sorry, but that's a weird name in my opinion. I was about to say to me, then I started to say in my opinion, so to my opinion, that is weird. Drove their cows up to a cool green pasture in the mountains to graze usually. Did you hear what I just did? I said to graze usually? No. Okay. To graze. Usually, they stayed there with the cows for 2 months. Then they brought them down to the valley again. The work was easy enough, but oh, it was boring. Moving cows. Oh, that's boring. No. You know what that is? That's stupid. They can stay in one spot. And if they can't, then they're a little lazy. Just saying. All day, the 2 men tended their cows. If it's lazy, why the heck do you have cows? Anyway. At night, they went back to the tiny hut where they lived. They ate supper and worked in the garden and went to sleep. It was always the same. Then Thomas had an idea that changed everything. Let's make a doll the size of a man. If you're making a doll in general, you need help. Unless you're a little girl. Good night. He said, it would be fun to make and we could put it in the garden to scare away the birds. It should look like Harold, Alfred said. Harold was a farmer they both hated. They made the doll out of old sacks stuffed with straw. They gave it a pointy nose. Oh my god. Like Harold's, and tiny eyes like this. I said like this, I meant like his. Then they added dark hair and twisted frown. Of course, they always gave it Harold's name. Each morning, on their way to the pasture, they tied Harold to a pole in the garden to scare away the birds. Each night they brought him inside so that he wouldn't get ruined if it rained. When they were feeling playful, they would walk to him. One of them might say, How are the vegetables growing today, Harold?" Then the other, making believe he was Harold, would answer in a crazy voice, very slowly. They both would laugh, but not Harold. Whenever something went wrong, they took it out on Harold. They would curse at him, even kick him or punch him. Sometimes one of them would take the food they were eating, which they both were sick of, and smear all on the doll's face. How do you like that stew, Harold?" he would ask. "Well, you'd better eat it, or else." Then the two men would howl with laughter. One night, after Thomas had wiped Harold's face with food, Harold grunted. "Did you hear that?" Alfred asked. "It was Harold," Thomas said. "I was watching him when it happened. I can't believe it." "How could he grunt?" Alfred asked. "He's just a sack of straw. It's not possible." "Let's throw him in the fire," said Thomas. And that would be that. Let's not do anything stupid," said Alfred. "We don't know what's going on. When we move the cows down, we'll leave him behind for now. Let's just keep an eye on him." So they left Harold sitting in a corner of the hut. I keep on saying hut. They didn't talk to him or take him outside anymore. Now and then the dog grunted, but that was all. After a few days, they decided there was nothing to be afraid of. Maybe a mouse or some insects had gotten inside Harold and were making those sounds. So Thomas and Alfred went back to their old ways. Each morning they put Harold in the garden, and each night they brought him back into the hut. When they felt playful, they joked with him. When they felt mean, they treated him as badly as ever. Then one night Alfred noticed something that frightened him. "Harold is growing," he said. "I was thinking the same thing," Thomas said. "Maybe it's just our imagination," Alfred replied. "We have been up here on this mountain too long." The next morning, while they were eating, Harold stood up and walked out of the hut. He climbed up on the roof and trotted back and forth like a horse on its hind legs, and all day and all night he trotted like that. In the morning, Harold climbed down and stood in a far corner of the pasture. The men had no idea what he would do next. They were afraid. They decided to take the cows down into the valley that same day. When they left, Harold was nowhere in sight. They felt as if they had escaped a great danger and began joking and singing. But when they had got only a mile, oh my god, my eye hurts. Only a mile or two, they realized that they had forgotten to bring the milking tools. Neither one wanted to go back for them, but the stools would cost a lot to replace. "There really is nothing to be afraid of," they told one another. "After all, what could a doll do?" They drew straws to see which one would go back. It was Thomas. "I'll catch up with you," he said, and Alfred walked on towards the valley. When Alfred came to a rise in the path, he looked back for Thomas. He did not see him anywhere, but he did see Harold. The doll was on the roof of the hut again. Alfred watched. Harold kneeled and stretched out a bloody skin to dry in the sun. Okay. I'm scared. Ooh, as soon as Micah left, I got to chill, and now I'm scared. I feel so stupid. Like, I felt safe until he was good night, and then I said good night, and then he left, and then I felt scared. My phone's about to die anyway, so yeah, it's at 10%. So I'm just gonna end it here. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I might tell more scary stories. I don't know. I probably will, but well, bye.